Hey, this is Gary with Preflight Mitigator. Here is a quick overview showing how the Airplane Manager integration with Preflight Mitigator enhances your SMS operations. Let's create a trip in Airplane Manager so you can see how our two programs work together for your benefit. I'm going to choose Wednesday the 21st. And we are going to fly our passengers from Scottsdale to Eagle, Colorado for a little snow skiing. Go to your crew tab. Once you have selected a pilot and designated them as the pilot command, this trip information will now be shared with Preflight Mitigator. As you can see in the calendar of Airplane Manager, here's the trip. Now the pilot assigned to this trip will receive an email letting them know that they have been assigned a trip waiting to be assessed. This pilot can use the link right here, Take Assessment, which will take them right to their dashboard in the Preflight Mitigator account. Now, if they have not logged into Preflight Mitigator for a period of time, they will most likely be directed to a login page. From here, the strip, they can go ahead and start the assessment. Maybe they'll start adding some information that they already know. We'll go ahead and select a few items for demonstration purposes. Click Calculate Risk. The current risk score with the risk items. Any mitigations or notes that need to be added can be done now. And from here, you can select more options and save and finish later. This trip now is in the dashboard of the pilot, as well as the admin's dashboard, showing that it still needs to be finished. Now, in Airplane Manager, when you open up the trip, you can see it shows a current risk score of 8, with also a quick link for the pilot to take them right to the current risk assessment. They can go ahead and hit more options to revisit the assessment. Calculate risk if any items have changed. Now, since I am now logged in as the admin, I cannot submit, I will only save it. So let's go back to our pilot. We'll finish. And that is one nice feature we have if you have a dispatcher or an admin that wants to add risk items to the trip, they can do so. But still remains to the pilot command to then go through review and then submit the assessment. Once it's submitted in their dashboard, there's the risk score, and you can then view report to see the risk assessment. That pilot will then receive another email showing the trip details with the risk score and the risk items and any mitigation notes. If you go back into Airplane Manager, calendar, and you open up the trip, once again you'll see the current risk score on that. One nice feature we do have is the admin can determine when the pilot is notified that a trip has been assigned. So you may be building trips that are a couple weeks out and they're not secure, so you don't want the pilot to be receiving all these emails. You can come in here to the assignment alerts and then choose when the pilots will be notified. You can say immediately after the trip's been built, 7 days, 2 days, 1 day. The other nice feature we have here is if in Airplane Manager this trip was to be canceled and deleted, this information will also be shared with Preflight Mitigator. And we will refresh this page. And you can see now that trip has been removed from their dashboard, helping eliminate some workload for the pilot. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Safe flying.